Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is episode number 44 of FTFTH. And I'm here with my beautiful fucking wife over here, Christina Lupton.
It's not my last name anymore.
I know, it's hard. Such a better name. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of Ozempic, about whether or not we're just trying to lose weight or not in 2025. Do we need to be taking Ozempic?
I don't know. Are we actually trying to be healthy or just follow a trend that promises that you can be happier and way less in 30 days?
In 30 days. It feels like the keto fucking tsunami all over again. Let's get into it. All right, today we're jumping right into the Ozempic train. We're trying to figure out whether or not it's because we're 30 and we want to fit in our high school jeans again, or we're just fucking lazy. Okay, we're trying to figure that out here. Let's dive into the traditional opening here, though. What has your week been like? Happy, sad, mad, angry, ready to fight someone?
It's been all of the above.
Yeah?
It's been a freaking whirlwind of a week.
A dipsy doozle, if you will?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What's your thorn then? Let's start with that. Let's keep you in a bad mood.
Good Lord. I had a really bad week at work.
That's fair. You did. You were in your emotions.
It was a mental health week.
You know what I think? I think that you've started to, not even start to, you've done it for a while now, but I think that you truly take your happiness and wanting to be enjoyed. Like, you want to enjoy your fucking day to day, because we've put so much on it in this podcast and in our lives about trying to be happier and healthier that you're just not willing to go to work and be fucking miserable.
Yeah. Like, I like my day job. It's fine. I don't want to do it forever. I eventually want to be doing this full time. So, I don't know. I got to the point where I just was learning something new at work that I was not enjoying because it was stressing me out and giving me anxiety, and
it's not something you signed up for either.
No. But I don't know. It's in my head that, like, I'm a pansy now because I wouldn't do it. And now everyone's going to, like, tiptoe around me at work because I basically said I'm not doing this anymore. It's making me not want to come to work. It's actually made me not go to work.
You have every fucking right in doing that.
I know. But the generation before us doesn't work like that.
Yeah, the generation before us is depressed as fuck.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think they all think I'm a little bitch
Yeah,
now.
well.
And there's some other people at work. They're like, well, good for you. I don't like doing it either. But I've never said anything. I'm like, well,
Have fun.
I'm not doing it anymore. So,
Good for you. I think that makes you a stronger person. And maybe there's someone listening right now that goes to work every fucking day and has been trying to build up the courage to tell their fucking boss they don't want to do their current role. And maybe they'll actually go do it now.
maybe. I don't know. I don't particularly love having a day job I have to go to every day. So I might as well not hate it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I've fucking been through jobs like I'm changing my hairstyle, for fuck's sakes. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. That was a lot.
That's
I
fair.
had to, like, build up the courage to first send an email that I knew would trigger a in-person conversation that I don't handle well, which I didn't handle well. I was a pushover and said, yeah, I'll keep trying to do it for a little bit longer and see if it gets better.
And then you had a mental breakdown.
And then I had a mental breakdown the next day and
Now you don't do it anymore.
texted and said, so yeah, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, good. Like, as you should.
Yeah.
Mine was, I've just been fucking angry. So
You have been a bit spicy.
I'm like a meatball no one wants to eat. It's
A spicy meatball.
a spicy meatball. I have no idea. Anyhoodle, I have been angry. I am coming off Vyvanse now. which is not like I was angry well before I decided to come off of it.
I hadn't actually thought about that. I know that's why you're tired because you're trying to come off a stimulant, but
Yeah. But I've only missed Vyvanse twice in the past week.
yeah. I don't know though, because I didn't think your mood was as stable when you were on Vyvanse.
I don't think so either. I don't think my mindset was either. Do I think I was a little more focused ADHD wise? Probably.
But not always in a good way either.
Mm-mm.
You were like really focusing on things you did not need to.
No, it was getting unhealthy. So I was just fucking angry at everything very quickly. Really stupid fucking things that afterwards I'm like, what the fuck are you wasting time on this for right now? But it is what it is. And now we're here. What's your rose this week?
We've done really well at eating better is my rose.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote it and then I was like, we really didn't do any of our meal plan this week. Not that we ate poorly. We just kind of didn't follow the plan we set up. But I think it's working and it's paying off because I am the closest I've been to under 200 pounds in a long time. That was so delayed.
Every time I turn down our fucking opening song, I forget to turn it back up. No, that's great.
I'm literally at 201.
Yep.
Just
fucking staring at it.
Teetering there.
I know. I fucking looked at 200.5 for felt like fucking months.
Yeah.
It's a frustrating little hump to get over. You're plateauing, but I think that your weight is shifting where it's located.
I think I'm losing fat. I'm just not losing the pounds as quickly as I'd like to.
Yeah, and maybe depending on what workouts we're doing, sometimes it's muscle that you're gaining at the same rate as...
Yeah, which is like... That's so rude.
I didn't have a choice on that one.
Yes, you did. You could have muted your mic.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I could have done that. Hey, sorry, everyone.
Greg has excellent manners. Don't slurp that.
Okay.
That just would have been two nasty sounds in a row. Yeah.
Well,
What's your rose?
I'm at 198.
That's your rose?
I finally crossed over the 200 fucking number.
Yeah.
I remember the last time my fucking weight started with a 1.
It's been a while.
I think that if you can stay under 200 for the rest of your life, you're in decent condition. Like, I think me right now, I still feel overweight, but I think if I looked this size at the age of 50...
Yeah, you definitely don't look as overweight as you used to.
Alrighty then. Yeah, no, we look back at the photos of us and fucking thank God we were together because no one would want to be with us.
Well, even like you got a picture from your orthodontist, just showing the difference in your teeth, but just seeing the difference in your face too. I was like, you first off have lost weight.
Yeah.
And second off, you just look like you're in better general health.
100%, dude.
The first one, like your skin color
is so pale. Like I look like someone should have told me, "Hey, dude, you look like you're fucking dying." Like,
yeah, you aren't looking so good.
No, what the fuck, people?
I don't notice it. I look at you every day.
I know, it's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
It has to be like there's got to be lots of time in between it for me to notice.
Oh, I know, it's so fucking
or like
strange.
The side by side comparison.
Imagine
if we took Ozempic.
Yeah,
and then a side by side comparison.
Really, today we're going to unpack the Ozempic obsession. Okay, let's see what it means. What even is Ozempic?
It's a diabetes medication.
Type 2?
I believe so.
Which one's the one that you give yourself?
Type 1.
I know one of the diabetes, you don't have a choice. You just get it. You can be really in shape and fit and you still need it. The other one's like, hey, dude.
It's lifestyle based.
You ate like shit for 15 years. Take this.
But it's a diabetes medication because I see when I go through my patients' medications before surgery at work, I obviously have to look at what they're on. And a lot of them are on Ozempic. And my first thought is always, oh, wow, I wonder if they're taking that for weight loss. And I'm like, wait a minute, they're 75. They're taking it because they're diabetic.
I want to know how long it was a fucking drug before this happened.
It's been a drug for a long time.
That's why I'm wondering, like, who the fuck discovered that it made you lose weight or stopped your appetite?
I don't know. Because, like, there's another diabetic drug, metformin, which is the other, like, really popular one. But you can use it for fertility.
Oh.
It can make you more fertile
Hmm.
when you're trying to have a baby.
And then we have like Wegovy or something stupid too, don't we?
Wegovy's Canada because Canadian healthcare standards won't let you take Ozempic if you're not diabetic. Like your doctors legally can't.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Oh, sorry. Canadian doctors can't legally prescribe you Ozempic if you are not diabetic.
I'm a fucking ugly yawner.
That's nice.
I just caught a fucking glimpse of myself yawning. I look like an absolute idiot.
You're making me yawn.
Oh, you don't look as bad. Oh.
No one looks good yawning.
Mm.
I've never watched someone yawn and I'm like, wow, they look like a supermodel when they yawn.
That's a good fucking point, actually, now that you've put that out there.
But yes, in Canada, if you want to take this insulin-related drug to lose weight, you have to take Wegovy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super freaking expensive.
Yeah, as it should be. You have to pay how much to get a personal trainer, to get a dietitian, to like, or to pay for a gym membership, all this shit. You should have to pay to take those. Now, if you're taking it for fucking diabetes, you don't pay for it, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's one that's like covered through the Ontario drug plan. Maybe. I feel like it should be. I
have no idea. Okay. Now, there is we did some little bit of deep diving into Ozempic, and there is some side effects.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We are going to just briefly let you know what those side effects are.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
Okay, this is the only sound that we have, I think, song-wise. So this is going to be in the background. All right, here we go. Ask your doctor if Ozempic is right for you. Ozempic is a once-weekly injected used to improve blood sugar in adults with type 2 diabetes. And let's be honest, to drop a few pant sizes before your high school reunion.
While Ozempic may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, bloating, stomach pain, and the sudden realization that this might not have been worth it after taco night.
More serious risks include pancreatitis, gallbladder problems, kidney issues, and rare but real thyroid tumors. If you start glowing in the dark or hear voices telling you to do cardio, stop immediately and contact your your doctor.
You may also experience a general inability to enjoy food, feelings of superiority over your friends still doing keto, and spontaneous lectures on just eating in a calorie deficit.
Not everyone who uses Ozempic will lose weight, but everyone will definitely have something to say about it on Instagram.
Ozempic, because apparently walking, eating healthy, and therapy just weren't dramatic enough.
Those side effects are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't think that's worth it.
This is like, this one gets me the most here.
Which one?
Thyroid tumors.
Oh yeah. So you can just fuck your hormones in every
way possible. As if you're not emotional enough in your fucking 30s.
Right? I have enough hormone problems without thyroid tumors.
I feel like the pressure jumps into being in your 30s. I feel like I'm starting to feel that a little more now that I'm getting closer to this age.
Yeah, I think so. Like from the female perspective of why did you move that?
Because it's on the camera.
Well, I can't see past my mic. It has to be over here.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. No, I completely agree. When you're like, I feel like we're so close to turning 30 that now the pressure is starting to hit of like, remember when adults used to say like, fuck, I used to lose weight so much easier until I turned 30. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, holy shit.
Now we hear our parents saying it like, oh, just wait till you're 50.
Yeah, you're like, okay, we get it. It gets fucking harder.
You can still be active.
You can still do something about it. Maybe you just get lazier as you get older.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know.
There's still in shape people in all of those age groups.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
what was that lady that you had on made a reel about? She was like 80 and like lifting weights.
Yeah, jacked as fuck.
Yeah, she was ripped.
Yeah, she beat my ass. Like, I think it definitely has to do with how much effort you want to put into it.
Do you think she had kids?
I don't know. Do you think there's extra pressure if you don't?
A little.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm kind of feeling like I'm literally going to be 30 in like 2 months. And I think that's when it's going to click for a lot of people that know us that like we're 30 and we still haven't had a baby, so we're not going to.
Mm-hmm.
But then I feel more pressure that like I don't get the forgiveness of like baby weight and you're busy. You don't have time to work out because you're chasing your kids around, and I don't get that. So I feel like people are just I have no excuses really, which I don't need them, but
First off, yes, I can see that more from the woman's side of things, which is bullshit. Second point, I have ADHD and I was catching the corner of the fucking screen, and I have yawned 3 times in this episode, and every single time it's when our fucking videos have linked to showing both of us. So I can't even hide that I'm yawning.
Nice.
It's just both of us. And
Sorry, I'm so boring.
Yeah, well, maybe if you said something a little more exciting, I wouldn't fall asleep. Anyway.
Do you think there's more pressure on you because you're not a dad?
No.
But you can't have a dad bod. You're not a dad.
I don't care. I don't want a dad bod. Like,
I know you don't want to, but...
No, I know, but I don't know. It's still called a dad bod, I think, regardless if I have a kid.
Yeah.
I think that, holy shit.
So as we said, Greg's struggling coming off 5 hands.
Oh, hell, it's killing me.
A little more
like
awake.
I've yawned in episodes before, but I can't have any fucking control over it right now. I think that a lot of pressure, or I think that like women, like married women, just got so used to seeing and or a man being out of shape. What was that? You're actually able to fight it?
Yeah.
Wow, you look like my therapist. I think that like they just got so sick of trying to change that they just started to lean into being out of shape.
Yeah. Especially like the men, it's the beer gut. Like if you cut back on the beer, you lose some of the gut.
Yeah, I think that this is such a different topic. We're not going to dive deep into this, but alcohol has been put way too high up on a standard, regular thing to do consistently.
Well, think about when you even make plans with friends. The majority of it revolves around
drinking.
It's like, oh, let's go.
Let's get together for drinks. Yeah.
Let's have game night. You're going to drink while you play games. Half the games you're going to play might be drinking games. I mean, we don't really do that anymore, but
yeah, I completely agree.
Like, I wonder if that's a big part of it in your 30s. Like, does the booze we all consume really mess with your metabolism?
It has to.
Maybe.
It's poison. Like, that's what we're doing here. We are drinking poison multiple times a week. Like, I haven't been drinking. This is all very recent. I haven't drank this week, I don't think.
No. I don't think you did at all.
I did. I went out for wings with Grant on Wednesday, and I had a beer.
You did have a beer.
But other than that, that's the only thing I've had this week. And I'm not saying don't have booze, like, by any means. First off, I'm not a fucking health professional, so listen to whoever the hell you want to. I'm just saying drink when it fucking matters.
Because you find for yourself, like, a night of drinking just ruins your next day. Yeah,
and it didn't matter whether or not, like, if age had something to do with it, about getting older, your hangover's a lot worse. Like, it makes it so that you write off a whole day because you're so fucking beat. No. It's not. I've had the same hangover since I was fucking 18. I just think that it makes you not want to do anything the next day. Yep. It makes your mind open up to eating like fucking shit because you don't want to cook. You don't have the energy to because you're exhausted as hell from poisoning your body for 9 hours and staying up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm just not in the mood to fucking do that anymore. I want to have good weekends.
Yeah. I think it's hard on your mental health.
It's hard on me specifically or anyone?
Well, I'm sure more people than just you, but definitely you.
Yeah.
Because then you have that day where you're tired and not motivated and you don't want to do anything and you don't eat great. And then the following day is when you're hard on yourself now and feel like shit about yourself.
You're very right.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's what got me to change so much this week. Like last weekend we were away and we weren't going to be. We had fucking plans to have a busy Sunday of getting shit accomplished. And we went out to your hometown on the Monday or on the Saturday. And it ended up out of our own choice. Like we came up with the idea, mostly me, of staying and going to a Buck and Dough.
Yeah.
And then we're up till 3 a.m. cranking beer, spending fucking money, eating like a bag of shit.
You know what's wild to think about?
What?
We stayed up until 3 a.m. During the week, that's an hour and a half before you wake up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours before I get up.
It's fucked.
Fuck that. That is when I feel old. Those moments when we stay up till 3 and then the next day you're like, I'm 30. I can't stay up till 3 a.m. anymore. I mean, we can. We did.
Yeah.
But you definitely feel old the next day when you're like, oh, stayed up too late. I got things to do.
I think that like when I was 20 till 27, I know that's only a couple years ago, when I go to like family events and people weren't wanting to stay up and fucking get drunk like we did when the older people were younger, I was so disappointed that like what a fucking boring ass night of like not getting stuff, like not drinking, not playing games, not being loud, not listening to music.
I know. You used to always say that about some of my family gatherings.
Yeah.
You're like,
then,
everyone always leaves by like 8. No one drinks. No one has fun.
yeah. And then my family started to become the same fucking thing. Like when we go to like my dad's side of the family's events.
Yeah. Because now if you want to stay up late and party, you're hanging out with your cousin's kids who are like 20.
And I did that like
You know,
2.5 years ago.
I did not go with you. I was like, you are so on your own, buddy. I'm going home with your pregnant sister.
Yeah. And I wish I would have too. Like it just doesn't make sense to like Monday to Friday, you have goals for yourself, like business or side goals or health dreams or all these things that you want to do. And you put all the fucking effort into making sure that the weekend you get stuff done the way you want to and you have time to relax. I'm starting to work on making sure that I include that in my days.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday night, you go out for way too fucking long. And then Sunday, you're just like, you wake up at 10, you go out for breakfast, spend more money to get deep fried shitty food. And then you come home and you sit on the couch and you hem and haw about getting anything done for the day. And then when it's 6 o'clock, you're like, what the fuck did I do today? Like, I didn't get anything done. I got to fucking watch 5 more TV shows. Anyway, Doug, we went really deep into that.
We got off topic.
Yeah, we went into the alcohol topic very quickly, but
it's because it's very forward in our mind right now.
Do you think the Ozempic trend has a little bit to do with how expensive it is to work out, buy weights, go to the gym, and how expensive healthy food is? Like it seems like a cheaper alternative to take that one injection every month.
Maybe.
Because you're not going to be as hungry. You're not going to need to work out as often.
I think it has more to do with it's promised as a quick fix with minimal effort.
It's definitely a laziness thing for sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like...
Have you seen some of their commercials?
No.
Okay. So I've seen many of them. I fell down an Ozempic TikTok.
Rabbit hole?
That's the word. So I made a game for you to play today.
Okay.
So it's going to be trend or truth. I'm going to either read you an Ozempic commercial like tagline.
Okay.
Or something said by an influencer / celebrity who
All
takes
right.
Ozempic.
Okay.
And you're going to have to say, is it the like a commercial or the influencer?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try my best.
All right. Ozempic.
That's the commercial.
Correct. It is the catchy jingle from Ozempic's official commercials.
You know where I saw that?
Where,
A
so you
movie
have seen
theater. Just that little ad.
What movie?
What the fuck did we go to see last?
Twisters?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, they had a fucking Ozempic in the fucking theater on the theater screen.
You know what's funny? I started thinking when I was watching all these commercials on social media that like we don't have cable.
No,
So we
never
don't see
them.
commercials in that sense anymore.
No.
It's just on social media now.
Yeah.
You can't get away from the ads.
No, we cannot get away from the ads. No matter what you pay for premium wise, you're seeing ads regardless.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
Okay. I was actually trying to take it off. The weight is what they're referencing before the show because I didn't want to be super fat on TV, but here we are.
That's gotta be an influencer.
Yeah, that one's kind of obvious.
Winna gone gay.
I wish I would have wrote down who they were. I'm trying to remember who that one was. I don't remember. Okay. Number 3, I tried it. I saw so many people who were trying it and losing weight. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this out. And I didn't lose any weight.
I'm going to say that has to be an influencer.
Yeah, obviously.
For real.
That's not going to be their commercial where they're like, it actually didn't do anything. I'd be so mad if I took it and was so hopeful and all I got was all the side effects and it made me lose no weight.
Yeah, that'd be fucking such a waste of money.
Because think about it. What if it does affect your thyroid?
Yeah, and fucks you the other way.
Triggers all your hormones and now you're just holding on to all your fat because your body thinks you're dying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a wild thing that could happen.
Could happen.
What do you got for me?
Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults, also known with known heart disease.
Is that an influencer?
No. That is an ad.
I didn't think that they would. I thought that it had some side effects like that.
Yeah. So it wasn't in a commercial, but it was in some of their official marketing material.
Huh.
Yeah. It's like on the pictures.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right, I have one more.
All right.
Many people who've taken these weight loss drugs still don't feel satisfied with their bodies.
That's got to be an influencer.
It is. Yeah. It was a statement from a body positivity advocate who was talking about the like psychological effects of these weight loss drugs.
Here's the mix is a lot of these influencers that are talking about Ozempic or like all the celebrities, like that's what we need to really take this into fucking consideration is yes, a celebrity should be able to do whatever the fuck they want with their body. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not my fucking body. But we should not be able to have Ozempic's celebrities promoting it.
Yeah.
Like, if a kid loves you, like, I have this. Okay, let's put this into perspective. Tom Segura is my favorite stand-up comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he talks about cold plunging and working out and worrying about his health, but he always pushes like, don't eat like a bag of shit. Do exercise, like the shit that actually works.
Eat healthy and actually put in the work.
But if that man was like, I'm fucking getting on Ozempic, like this shit fucking works. Like in my mind, being a big fan of him, I'm like, well, he's a fucking millionaire. He's got he's got so many options. If he's choosing Ozempic and his professional doctor and team of people who he pays a fuck ton of money says it's okay for him, then it's got to be okay for me.
Yeah.
Right?
What I want to know is how many of these fitness influencers that had these crazy weight loss before and afters.
Yeah.
I am curious how many of them actually did it naturally and how many of them did take something like Ozempic and won't own up to it.
Yeah.
Because they're not proud of the way they lost their weight. So they have to say they did it differently.
I want to know, like, do you remember the year that Ozempic started?
What do you mean? It's been around for a long time.
No, became like a
as
weight loss.
I don't know. A couple of years ago?
I'm just wondering in 5 years. I just want to know how much Ozempic has made.
Oh.
Like I want to see that graph of like
definitely a lot in the States.
Okay, here we go. Okay. In 2020, they did approximately 3.6 billion US. In 2022, they did 8.5 billion US.
Jesus.
In 2024, they did 17 billion.
Whoa, that's a big jump.
That's like
wow.
$13.4 billion in growth in fucking 4 years.
Wow. I just cannot believe some of the people that take it. Like some celebrities where I'm like, why? You were not overweight. Why did you take it? And now you look almost sick. Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm referencing a few in my head.
Go ahead.
Should I just say who they are?
People we know?
No, celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Like Ariana Grande.
She's on it?
I don't know if it's confirmed or a rumor, but like she was a very thin person to begin with. And now after all her like wicked press and stuff, she literally looks like sickly to me. Like,
is that actually her? I didn't know if that image was correct.
What?
It looked scary.
No, that's her. Or you haven't
Ariana
it?
Grande has not publicly confirmed using her Ozempic or any other similar weight loss medications, while rumors have circulated online, particularly following her noticeable weight loss during performances on the Wicked movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's scary. If that's the actual picture of her, that's fucking scary because she's a beautiful lady. But who the fuck knows what Hollywood does to you?
It gives me flashbacks to growing up in the
Hillary
2000s when
Duff? Or not Hillary Duff.
the expectation was you were like stick thin. Like you had to have a thigh gap. You had to see your collarbones. Like you had to put your fingers around someone's wrist. Like, do you remember? You're a guy, so maybe not, but this was the thing growing up. It had to be index and thumb around your wrist. That's not your index finger.
Oh.
Do you remember that though, growing up?
I can't do that one.
Like there was just some ridiculous standards, like models and celebrities.
That's a woman thing for sure.
They were so thin.
See, that's fucked. How old were you?
10.
Yeah. You think a 10-year-old boy has any fucking clue how big his
No, but
wrists
you
seem
had
to
two
be?
sisters, so I didn't know like if you remember them talking about it. But whatever. It's giving me flashbacks to that because now some of these celebrities look like that again. And it makes me feel for all those little girls now because I think it's actually worse than when we were growing up because we didn't have social media.
Yeah.
Because you see now already, like teenage girls don't have their awkward phase because they're doing all these things that grown-up women do. I don't know. I think it's going to fuck up their heads.
I think that the younger generation of girls are going to be the best dancers ever. You know how often I drive by 10-year-old, 12-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, and all they're doing is TikTok dances?
I mean, we did that at 10, but we weren't doing TikTok dances. We were making up our own dances.
No, I get it. I mean, like every waking minute when they're just standing there having a conversation, they're just sitting there like moving in the like, they're doing the dances while just sitting there.
I know, it's a little cringy.
It's fucking trippy. They're better dances than I fucking can do.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not Ozempic. Let's talk about Ozempic.
Social media is very like skewed on it though. One person you see is like a body positivity influencer where they aren't stick thin and they're really promoting just be happy with your body. But then in the next second, you see a fitness influencer talking about Ozempic or all these celebrities that are taking it and they're so happy with how they look now. Like, I don't know.
I think that over the years, social media has made it significantly different. The amount you see people on Ozempic, like even I listened to a podcast called Bad Friends, and Bobby Lee is on not Ozempic, but like an alternative version of Ozempic.
Okay. For weight loss?
Yes. Specifically for weight loss. And it's like, you know, I love those guys. They're fucking hilarious. And now I'm like, he should be able to take whatever the fucking drug he wants. And it doesn't really bother me that they bring it up, but it could bother someone.
Yeah.
And first off, you're following a comedian podcast and you get offended, go fuck yourself. But at the same time, there's a chance that it could make someone want to take it. You know, it's a drug. Like, since when are we allowed to talk about drugs publicly like that?
I kind of struggle too with like celebrities always talking about them being on it. It's like, well, yeah, you have the money to afford it. It's like, it's a very privileged thing you can do and not think about it. Like,
is there not alternatives to lose weight? Like, why the fuck do we have to resort to getting injected?
There's many, many alternatives to losing weight.
I mean, like, not just working out and eating properly.
Like if you're very overweight, there's lots of bariatric surgeries.
Yeah.
To help you lose weight, like gastric sleeve and...
Have you seen the crazy big bitches from My 600 Pound Life and how they look now?
The sisters, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking trippy.
Yeah.
Like, they don't look good by any means, but they don't look the way they did.
But they also were at the point where, like, they couldn't have just ate healthy and worked out.
No.
They were too big too. So they needed
Surgeries.
a bariatric surgery or something like Ozempic to help them lose some weight so that they can be more active.
Yeah, because they couldn't even move.
No.
They're just so fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's a mental health thing. I just can't wrap my mind around how people can get that size.
What weight do you get to when you resort to Ozempic?
240, 250.
Yeah, I'd say 240.
My heaviest was 225.
Yeah. You were getting close.
Yeah.
Almost Ozempic time.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it would have been my first thought, though.
No, I don't think it would.
Yeah, I think I would have spent a fucking significant amount of money to get a professional to help me.
Yeah.
Like, that should be the shit that our fucking healthcare... Okay. I'm going to dive into something here.
Oh, dear.
Not anything too aggressively, but I know it's going to bug someone. Like, yes, we have free healthcare. We're very, very lucky. We're very fortunate for that. But I really wish that something like that had some kind of coverage. Like, even if there was a percentage that was covered by the government to make sure that people could have access to nutritionists to understand food correctly.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking like about Ozempic. I was like, yeah, it's when you're
No,
overweight and have diabetes.
No. I mean, like, to help out with like learning about proper nutrition. Like, we used to look at that fucking nutrition table bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking stupid thing to put in front of people and kids that young.
Even health class in high school, it wasn't about healthy,
Cooking
active
proper
living.
foods
It
and-
was how to put a fucking condom on a banana.
Yeah.
Which I get it. Make the teens understand how to not have babies because that's not a good thing either. But
Yeah, 100%. Like, tell them to wear protection. But
wait, maybe it's changed.
hey,
Maybe
this is how you substitute this for something healthier.
maybe health and nutrition class isn't the pyramid anymore because it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Such a stupid fucking pyramid. I don't know. I just think that the pressure doesn't need to be on us from social media. Wake up in the morning, get some exercise in, eat decent, get your fucking protein in,
Mhm.
and meal prep. Meal prep's by far been the easiest thing for us to lose weight.
But we also use social media for that.
100%.
Yeah.
There's
There's really good
ton
side
of
of it.
pros. It depends on what you allow your social media to turn into. I sat in bed this morning and watched 40 fucking videos about dogs and small cows. Okay, my entire algorithm on my personal page right now, if I swipe to it, I'll have little miniature cows which are cuter than fuck. I would take any one of those and put them in my house.
They're so fluffy.
You imagine we had little baby cows and goats?
I just imagine like it sitting on me and it would be like a weighted blanket and it's all fluffy and cute. And I would just be like, I feel so much better.
Yeah,
'Cause
I have
a mini cow sitting on my lap.
I have a mix of that on my social media right now and a little RC car that drives around food to homeless dogs.
That one almost makes me cry.
Yeah, it's so fucking sad. Okay, so then I'm watching it and my day starts off with, oh my God, I need to be a better person. We need to get food to the dogs. And I need to adopt a baby cow and put a fucking goat in my backyard. Like, that's the kind of shit.
Can we?
That's the kind of shit that's social. Are you kidding me? Our neighbors will fucking eat it.
Greg.
Not the dog, the goat.
No, you can't say either of those.
Why? Lamb chops are good. How fucking bad is a goat chop? Do we eat goats?
No,
Does anyone eat goats?
I don't. Probably.
Probably.
We use their milk for cheese and like bubble bath and stuff.
Yeah, like goat soap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, but that's just what I mean on a fucking long tangent. You consume on social media what you consume and it changes your whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Like, I started the day off with like, oh my God, dogs are fucking starving all over the world. Where the fuck's my dog? And I'm depressed about it. Where if you're constantly consuming weight loss and Ozempic and how to get fucking thin quickly and all this bullshit, you're going to end up thinking it and doing it.
Yeah. I fucked my algorithm looking at all the Ozempic ads and commercials.
Fuck.
And like looking for the influencer ones to use.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You're just on a weight loss journey now?
But it's all Ozempic. It's not
Take
natural.
a pill. It's an injection, isn't it?
Yeah. It's an injection.
Oh no,
And then because
Kristen.
I'm in Canadian, I'm getting all the Wegovy ads because
You're
you
in
can't.
Canadian?
What?
You're in Canada?
I said because I'm Canadian.
Oh, I thought you said because I'm in Canadian.
No, because I'm Canadian.
Oh.
I'm getting all the Wegovy ads.
Okay. What's your full overall take though? Like, pros and cons to Ozempic. Like, there's got to be a time and a place.
I think it should be used for necessity, not easy.
Where do we bridge the connection between being so fucking past depressed because you're fat and we mix that with how long it takes you to lose weight and how you can't get yourself mentally there to start getting healthy, is that a reason to take Ozempic? So you can lose weight quicker to help your mind so that you can actually start getting to the gym without being so fucking depressed?
My worry would be, though, you're still not going to be okay
No.
after you've lost the weight because you're not proud of the way you did it.
Yeah.
I think that would be me personally. If I took it, lost a bunch of weight, sure, I'm happy I look great.
Yeah.
But I'd be like disappointed in myself that I took that route. Like, I wouldn't tell people.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't think I would tell people.
Do you think people are going to think we did?
Do I think people are going to think we took Ozempic because we've lost like 30 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think we've been too like traditional time frame.
I also,
Like we've been losing it at a...
like, my mind doesn't jump to that in Canada.
When
I see people from the States that are dropping a lot of weight, my mind goes there.
That's another thing of social media that I'm wondering, like, how big is it actually over there?
Big. At least a lot of like, not a lot. Some of the people I follow on TikTok did drop a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything about it, but then stopped taking it because they realized the not good things about it. Like the one girl lost the weight and then didn't feel better about herself because of how she did it. So she stopped taking it. She did gain some weight back, but now has talked about like, yes, I lost weight because I took that.
Yeah.
I stopped taking it and I've gained some back, but now I know I'm going to feel better about losing the weight again if I do it myself.
I'm wondering, like, if someone with type 2 diabetes can take it every fucking week or every month for a decade and be fine, why can't we? Like, there's obviously no clear...
I don't know this. I'm not a doctor. This is where my mind goes, is I think it's more of like a hormone thing.
Okay.
Because when you're diabetic, you're having issues with insulin. Which
True.
I know isn't a hormone, but it's all linked with like your thyroid, which is where all your hormones are. So I feel like that's like where my mind goes to, like the danger of taking it if you're not diabetic, because you're going to mess with your hormones. I have enough problems with my hormones that are just starting to get leveled out from birth control.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a whole nother episode topic, is birth control. And doctors' opinions on it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Some doctors will give you any fucking drug that you want.
Well, remember I wasn't allowed to take a certain acne medication because I wouldn't agree to go back on birth control. She wouldn't let me take it.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's dangerous if you get pregnant. For the baby, not for me.
Yeah.
And I said I have no plans on getting pregnant.
Yeah.
I've been off birth control for 2 years. And I'm doing pretty good at not getting pregnant.
Well, don't say pretty good. Say I'm doing good. Or people are going to think that we did and we did something about it.
No, I've never been pregnant.
Yeah, okay. Good. Let's get that out there. Good to let people know. You know, we've been pregnant 17 times, but they ain't coming.
No.
You know? We were pretty good. We were pretty good at it.
I wouldn't hide it, though.
No, that's fair.
Would you? Would you not want us to tell people about that if you did that?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't
I wouldn't broadcast it, but if, like, I would tell our families.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever tell them.
Oh, I would.
Well, no, we would make a group decision.
Okay. I would be fine with it.
Yeah, okay. That was actually one of my questions. Would you hide that you took Ozempic from people? Yeah?
Yep.
For sure?
Yep. I'd feel pretty ashamed of taking the easy route.
But it's such a common thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know. I would still be prouder of myself if I could do it without it.
What do you guys think?
Which is why we're doing it without it.
That's what we need to know.
What's your opinion?
What's your opinion on Ozempic? Are you taking it? Do you have side effects? Do you have issues with it? Like, what do you recommend?
I wouldn't hide it if I was like 300 pounds and needed to take it to get to where I am now to be able to work out and lose weight. That I wouldn't hide. Starting it now at 201 to get myself down to like 150.
Yeah.
I'm not telling people.
Are you making it to 150 this year?
This year? That's a big drop. That'd be like I'm already down 25. That's
You have 8 months,
a lot of weight in 1 year.
50 pounds in 8 months. They're like
Yeah.
7 pounds a month.
I know, but combine that with the 25 I've already lost.
7 pounds a month, you're looking at like, what, let's just round up, 2 pounds a week you need to lose.
That's a lot.
Well, if you want a Bronco by 2026, fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Anywho,
But you told me it's not my vintage one, so do I really want it?
Okay.
I
It's
do.
off the table then.
I do. No, I'll start with it. I'll start with the retro style one.
No, that's $100,000.
What are the other ones? I don't want a sport.
No, you're not. No. You think the only Bronco is the one that has a multicolored fucking frame?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one's $100K. You can get the nice big boxy Bronco, 4-wheel drive, 4-door with the removable top.
How much is that one?
I don't know, like 80?
So it's not that much less, is what we're saying.
It's your current car less.
Yeah.
So add your current car payment to the $80,000 car payment to get to the $100,000 car payment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Greg started a business. He sells coolers.
Yeah, go buy a cooler if you want to support my wife's
will
fucking
Pay for my Bronco.
crazy Bronco fucking bullshit.
You know what? I kind of hate that it's this like thing now. Everyone wants a Bronco. Because then I don't want to say that I want a Bronco because then people think I just want it because everyone wants one.
No, they're just nice. That's why everyone wants them.
I've wanted one for years.
So is everyone.
No.
You're just a basic bitch.
No, all the white girls want one now. I wanted it before all the white girls.
You think so?
Yeah, I just don't have the money or I would.
I think we could afford it. I don't think that we should. I think it's a very, very poor financial decision.
I think it's a safe decision.
Safe.
Yeah, safety for me when I'm driving.
Oh my God.
My car is not safe.
Not safe for you when you're depressed and we have no money.
I'll just sit in my cool car and read my books.
Oh my God. Okay, so you don't need me in your life. It's nice seeing you all. Just to let you know, next episode we'll be talking about making friends after turning 30. Okay, is it a lost cause or is it just harder? How do you feel? Do you feel like you're not talking with the old friends as often? Do you feel like you're trying to find new friends and you feel weird about it? Are you only friends with who you work with?
Have you made friends in your 30s and how did you do it? Like, where did you meet them?
Yeah, let us know some weird fucking conversations. Let us know some questions.
Is there a friend app? Like Tinder, but you have to be in your 30s and you're not looking for like sexual things. You just want to find friends.
That is so depressing. What a fucking loser. You just swipe through an app to get a fucking friend?
That's how you found your wife.
That's different. It's so creepy to think there's someone on there going, I need friends.
I would do
When you're looking
it.
for a life partner, it's different. Or you're looking to fuck, because that's what I was. And now I'm stuck with you for the rest of my life. So anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Please don't forget to review, rate, and subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify. You can find us on Amazon or Google or where else?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. What my mind is already thinking about is trying to say our email again. You can send your questions and responses to our email, which is hearttoheartpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, she was so close.
I got it wrong again?
No, you got it right.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hearttoheartpodcast@gmail.com. HEART, the number 2 HART podcast@gmail.com. Send over your questions and concerns about finding a friend at 30, or maybe you have some opinions to give us about Ozempic. So
Really, if you have anything about anything, just send it to us.
love you. Bye.
Have a good week.